Listen, guys, Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the NBA. We recently saw him win an MVP, and when he's available to play, he is very, very dangerous. And guys, that's just the thing. When I saw the graphic the other day on how many games he's actually played in his career, it kind of shocked me. Now, guys, I saw this graphic the other day when watching the game, and you guys can see it on the screen, bro. He's played 446 games, and he's missed 400. That is almost 50% of his games that he has missed in his career, which is just absolutely wild. And the crazy part is, bro, he's made $125 million while just sitting on the bench. That is just, I don't even know what to say. And listen, if we're talking about his game, there's honestly nothing that needs to be said. Obviously, sometimes, he's a foul merchant, which annoys some people. But at the end of the day, this guy is a guard in a center's body. He could do stuff that guards could do in a 7'2", 280 frame. And listen, guys, I'm not going to lie. I think Embiid is finished. I hate to say it. I don't want to say it. But I think Joel Embiid is done. Now, listen, guys, if you take a look at Joel Embiid's injury history timeline, bro, it is absolutely sad to see, bro. This guy has been plagued with injury throughout his entire career. I mean, if you remember, he started his career not playing the first, 2 seasons due to injury. And listen, guys, even this season, he came out and said, oh, I'm never going to play another back-to-back probably in my career, which is crazy because the Sixers just signed him to a big contract extension. So, I mean, I don't know. And now, guys, if you look specifically at his knee injuries, bro, this guy right here has had like 5 or 10 knee injuries, big ones as well, like meniscus. He tore ligaments in his knees. I don't know how many times he's injured his knees. His knees might be just to the point of cooked. Now, guys, I'm obviously not going to say Embiid is going to go ahead and retire. I'm just saying, bro, I think every season for the rest of his career plays out like the one he is currently in. He's just going to be sitting a lot of games, injury management, small injuries here and there that he can't play through, no back-to-backs. It's just going to be ugly to watch. Guys, listen, I mean, Embiid hasn't had like a long period of time where he's been healthy. This guy is 30, and I can't remember him playing in like back-to-back seasons fully healthy. I don't know, man. I feel like this guy is done for. I feel like the Sixers might even just decide to move on if possible. I mean, I don't know if you could even trade him. I mean, listen, don't get it twisted. When this guy is healthy, this guy is cooking anybody against him. Listen, man, injuries, whether you like to admit it or not, are probably the worst part of sports. You can see that Embiid, that explosiveness is gone. He's not moving the same on the court, and you just can't play consistent games with those injuries that riddle him. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's not looking great for him long term. Listen, guys, regardless of what happens to Joel Embiid, whether, he has a rejuvenation and plays right through the injuries and all of a sudden doesn't get injured again, or whether he goes down a Derrick Rose path, he has still solidified himself as an NBA great. Guys, at the end of the day, he never really had the playoff success he obviously wanted to have. He hasn't sniffed the conference finals. You guys have probably heard all the jokes about that. But listen, man, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to sniff one because he just can't play consistent games. And when it comes to the playoffs, when it's that high intensity games every 2-3 days, I don't know if he's going to be able to, keep that consistent scoring and that consistent high level play. Listen, guys, as sad as it is, I think Embiid's going to be done, bro. I don't think he's going to come back from his injuries the same player he was. I don't think he's going to be able to do the stuff he used to be able to do. And I don't know how his career is going to play out. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I don't know if the Sixers are going to hold on to him, knowing that, I mean, he plays like 20 games a season now, 30 games a season. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope he comes back healthy for the sake of him and for the sake of the league. I want to see him healthy. I want to see those, battles between him and other centers in the league. We're going to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about him being in the comments. Let me know what you think is going to happen to him or how his career is going to play out. For me, I hope he comes back and plays well.